Hey, what it do, gang? It's your girl, Famous Nobodies, in the building. As y'all know, I am 12 weeks pregnant. Well, actually, today is Wednesday. On Friday, I will be 4 months. And I am not having a good time. Let's just put it like that. Went to the doctor yesterday to have my blood work done. So 2 weeks from now, I'll have an envelope with the contents of the gender, which I don't want to know. I don't want to know yet. And they also had to do some other autoimmune tests. So they had to take like 8 vials of blood from me, and that wasn't fun. Right now, I'm a little sore, so I'm trying to talk to y'all, but my throat is on fire. It's really, really sore. It's like I had my back wisdom tooth taken out because it had cracked and the membrane was exposed. So every time I got food in it, I was trying to like delicately pull it out, but it was like poking that membrane. It was a whole mess. I don't even want to give y'all a bad dream trying to imagine that shit, but I had to go get it taken out, and they put me on amoxicillin and pain relievers, like Tylenol. So they couldn't give me my regular like Tylenol 3 and stuff like that. And so I work in a warehouse for Amazon. That's one of my jobs. And it's hard because I'm pregnant, and so I can't do, I'm like really one of those hard workers, and I can't do my regular everyday mundane tasks. I have to use so much precaution. But recently, on Monday, this Monday of this week, went to work, and an hour after I had been there, not even an hour, I want to say closer to 30 minutes into me getting there, my head started spinning real bad, and I felt like I was gonna pass out. I'm like, well, I know it ain't no hunger pain because I went to KFC. I snatched up 2 little chicken little sandwiches. I even stopped by the gas station, got my gas. I got me a donut, a glazed donut. I got me a white macadamia like cookie. And I had scarfed all of that down, all of that down, plus some strawberries before I even went in. Because I always go to work 30 minutes early just so I can post up in my car and play my music and chill out, you know what I mean? Um, and so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I can get through this little half shift. It ain't going to be bad. And when I got in there, everything was cool for a hot second. And then as soon as I got to my workstation, my head started spinning. And I was like, yeah, let me go get a chair. So I had walked down to this other area, and I had grabbed a chair and I sat down. As soon as I sat down, I put my head in between my leg. And I was like, man, because when your head hurt, you know how you get that feeling like, oh man, I need to lay down. That's what it was feeling like. But I was like, yeah, I can't do that. I'm at work. 10 minutes passed, and as I was sitting down with my head in my lap, my head still kept spinning. So at that point, I was like, nah, something is wrong. Something is wrong. So when I sat up in my chair, I was like, yo, let's get up. Let's go to AmCare. AmCare is like a little nursing station that they have within Amazon at every job. So if you're not feeling well, they have nurses and things like that there capable to rule out if you need to go to the hospital or. I get over there, and as soon as I walk in, my body got hot. Like if I was an oven, it would have felt like internally somebody turned the oven up to 450, and it didn't make no sense. So when I walked in, the 2 men that was in there and one other young lady was sitting down. He said, "How can we help you? You don't look too good." I said, "Oh, I'm just pregnant and my head is spinning and I feel a little dizzy, so I just wanted to come here because I didn't want to pass out around all that, heavy metal and people pushing boxes and stuff that's over like 50, 60 pounds, and just I didn't want to hurt myself." But I hate going into AmCare because that's a place that I avoid. If I don't feel good and I feel like I can make the best determination for myself, I'd rather just like ask HR if I can just go sit down for a couple of minutes and cool off, but I knew I didn't feel good. So he was like, well, you're pregnant. I mean, I wouldn't suggest that you be working anyway. And at that point, of course, I regretted going in there because when people say dumb, idiotic shit like that, like, oh, I'm pregnant, I guess the bills and the rent will pay itself. You know, the fuck are you talking about? Just be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. So, I said, okay. He said, oh, I'm going to take your blood pressure. So he goes back and he gets the thing for my arm. He takes my blood pressure. He was like, right now it's saying 110 over 77, which is a little bit low for you being pregnant. And then he said, so let's have you. I'm gonna go in the back and I'm gonna get you 2 ice packs. I want you to put one on your back of your neck and put one on your head. So he went and did that. He came back and he wanted to make sure that his read was correct on the blood pressure one that he was doing the pump on my arm. So he went back there and he got the one for my finger. He came back with the one on my finger, and he also came back with one for my head. So at that point, I was confused because I'm like, why are you doing so many tests? He was like, I don't think that the arm one read correctly. I think that your blood pressure is actually a lot lower than that because your head is still spinning. You've been sitting there quietly with this ice pack on, and now when I touch your skin, he's like, you're burning up. You're like an inferno. You're not at the right temperature as me or this girl sitting across from you or him. You're hot. You're really running hot. He was like, I don't know why you're so flush. And so 20 minutes go by and I'm sitting there and he's like, well, if you ask me, I'm scared. I would say that's like, if you want, we'll call the ambulance and we'll get you off to the hospital. And I said, no, that's not necessary. I drove here. I can get myself to the hospital because if I get home and those conditions persist, and obviously then I want to be able to tell the baby father and tell my family and get everybody on board and let them know what's going on. Because if you go to the hospital from your job and it's anything less than a concussion or a stab wound, like for me, I just wouldn't do that to myself. Not like if it was to protect me and the baby, yes, of course I'm not saying yes, but I knew that, I had sat there long enough and had the ice packs on me. I waited until at least my head wasn't spinning anymore. And I told him that I was going to the doctor yesterday, which was going to be the next day. I said, I'll run this information and, this occurrence with the doctor so that they know what happened and whatnot. And the doctor said, yeah, basically what it is it's the amoxicillin. You're taking amoxicillin, you're taking Tylenol, you're taking your prenatal pill, and you're taking your iron pill every 2 days. All of that is just, it's too much on the body. It's good for the body, the components, but at the same time, it's a little bit too much. So right now, currently, I got about 6 of them left. So I'm going to take 2 tomorrow, 2 the next day, and 2 the next day. So by Saturday, that should be my last day on this amoxicillin. I was taking 4 a day, the recommended dosage, because they're 500 milligrams, but I just can't. I can't. Today, I had left when I went to the grocery store. And when I got back to my spot, I had to climb some stairs. And first thing I noticed is I was short as hell of wind. And I know pregnant women get winded, but like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not showing like that. And it should not be no reason. I mean, I got a baby pouch, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but it ain't like that. And I'm fairly healthy, but I've been having my feet have been getting numb, my legs have been getting numb, my arms. I'm resting, but I'm only resting because the doctor prescribed me sleeping pills, and I was been scared to take them. Now I only take them like once or twice a week because I had this wisdom tooth removed like 5 days ago, 5 or 6 days ago. Excuse me. But she prescribed the sleeping pills like a month ago, I want to say. And the thing about it is it's 50 milligrams of melatonin, but it don't keep me. I used to take 25 milligrams. So for it to be 50 milligrams to me, that's 2 pills. It should keep me sleep for a full at least 6 to 7 hours. That shit, if I gotta pee, if this baby squeeze hard enough on my bladder, I'm up. I'm up to pee. Now, I will feel drowsy enough to go back to sleep, but I'm back up an hour later. And even in my mind, I'm like, yo, like, I know you gotta pee, but it's not like you gotta, like, piss. You know what I mean? Like, you should not be waking up. So I have 2 bottles of water at all times. Speaking of water, I'm about to drink some because them motherfucking amoxicillins, ooh. Whew, girl, dry you out, dry you out, dry you out. Um, my eating habits, they been different, y'all. When this pregnancy first started, it was salty, savory stuff. Now, I be wanting cookies and donuts. I ate 2 donuts today. It's true. I did. And I feel kind of bad for it, low key. Like, why are you eating so much sugar? What's the problem? But tonight I made some lobster rice for dinner for me and my son, my mom. And I made a strawberry, cucumber, spinach salad. And I ate that. I made sure, and today I went to the grocery store. I said, you know what, if you want sugar, I get in those zing zongs and wham whams, and we're not doing that. I got some sliced watermelon. So tonight, when my hunger kick in, and because I ate a salad before dinner, I ain't gonna get the munchies for nothing else tonight. But if I do, that's gonna be my go-to. And I got some organic applesauce. But in that first month, I had gained 10 pounds. But then something happened between last month and this month because I lost 5 pounds, 6 pounds. So I don't know. I thought, when you pregnant, you just want to eat and shit. But like, oh, I didn't even tell y'all last night. Ooh, I had the blues. I had the blues last night, y'all. Let me tell you what happened. So last night I got the munchies, and I don't know what kind of fruit I grabbed. I think I grabbed an orange. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was an orange. Yeah, I grabbed orange, and I grabbed my tahini. Now, my little miniature bottle. I'm guilty, y'all. I'm guilty. Normally, I want a fruit roll up, or I want my favorite chocolates. Bless me always. Normally that's what I want. You know what I mean? But I don't want that shit no more. I don't want that no more. I don't want candy. I don't want that stuff. When I say I want sweets, it'll be like a donut. But I've been trying to eat more fruit. So now I eat mangoes and um not too much. I eat strawberries. My son loves strawberries. I keep blueberries in my refrigerator religiously. Bananas, because it helps with nausea. Like, I like ginger ale. I don't drink soda, but I will drink ginger ale. Like, I bought some Sprite the other day at the grocery store because I didn't see no ginger ale. And I tried to drink that miniature Sprite this morning. It was like, girl, bye, with all that sugar. And then I ate 2 donuts. How about that? Anyways, last night it was hell. So I ate them oranges and I ate the tahini. And I must have thought everything was cool, gravy, whatever. Had popped my amoxicillin, popped my pain pills. Tell me why. Oh, I had popped the sleeping pill too. So 3 hours in, I'm sleeping good. I even had a dream that I hit the lottery. I had the winning ticket. I'm not lying. I am not lying. I was like, yeah, this that kind of dream I'm talking about. Never had a dream like that. Woke up and I felt nauseated. And nothing happened. Nothing was coming up. As soon as I laid down, that feeling came back up again. But you know when you go and you hold yourself over the toilet and just a clear liquids are coming out, but not throw up. But I felt it intensely, like it was just sitting in my throat, and I'm like, man, this is the worst feeling. So I put my finger in my mouth because I'm like, let's get this going. I'm not about to be feeling like this all night, And the baby really is been my baby been chill. I ain't been throwing up. I haven't been feeling sick. I haven't been feeling none of that. So I've been happy because I'm like, I'm getting to that second trimester, and obviously I'm getting to the point where I am, maybe I'm gonna get some energy or something. Shit, man, I put my hand down my throat. That was the worst decision I ever made in my life last night. All I threw up was like red and orange acid, and all you could see was the little pieces of the tahine, and it burnt every little bit that came. It's not like even it all came up at one time. You know how it just come in like intervals, like and it was so bad. It was burning, and I never felt a burn that intensely. And then I was really in pain because those pieces of tahine got into my socket, my wisdom socket, where I had that tooth pulled 5 days ago. And so it's still healing because wisdom tooths, they are long and they're deeply rooted. And so my throat is still sore right here, naturally, just because it's been swollen and it's trying to heal with the antibiotics, but that acid had my entire throat on fire. I was crying. After I had rinsed my mouth out with salt water, I was just crying, crying, crying. And I went in the kitchen. I drank 6 cups of milk, y'all. No lie, no lie. I had 6 cups of milk. I had 2 cups of almond milk. Excuse me. I had a half of a banana. I didn't even try and drink no ginger ales or nothing like that because I already knew all that. They may not have caffeine and stuff like that, but that bubbly, acidic type of taste, it would kill me all bad. So I just had a lot of milk, and I don't drink milk. I drink almond milk, but I knew milk was gonna be the savior last night because my shit was on fire, fire, fire. Even right now, as I'm talking, it hurts still in this general area right here, but I had to make sure that I rinsed my mouth out with the milk just to try and get any leftover pieces of tahine. And I felt like a dumb butt because the dentist said, don't eat nothing spicy. And I'm like sitting there going through my pregnancy shit like, oh, I can't have no hot Cheetos. Can't add no hot sauce, no nothing to my noodles. I can't do nothing fun. I'm going to eat my tahine. Shoot, I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't. I've been paying for it all day. I don't even know how I was able to eat them 2 donuts earlier because, man, I don't know. I guess this baby was like, well, you put me through all that. You gonna eat these donuts. That's crazy. Wow. I gotta get up in the morning early. Go take my son. Talk with his counselor. Talk about his college options. So I'm just chilling now that I done ate dinner and stuff. um, Dreams just being awkward. I'm starting to see a lot of exes in my dream, which is strange because I don't I don't backstroke. Once you let me down, that's it. It's a wrap. There's no coming back from wherever you're at. Now, if you didn't let me down or something like that, that would be the most rare, oddest. situation where you might possibly be considered like a friend, and that has yet to ever happen in history. But I'm open to it if it didn't don't end, in a raggedy situation. But that's another conversation for another time, okay? And I tell y'all, I had that dream that I had to win the lottery ticket. Shoot, I was at the store today. Like, I remember a couple of them numbers. I'm gonna try it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this belching is just ridiculous. But mm, it's been okay. I've been feeling a lot of fluttering going on in my stomach. I want to blame it on gas, but after that one time going to the doctor and seeing that damn dancing baby, I was like, this baby active, shoot. And then it'll be my third time around. I probably am feeling some stuff pretty early. Shit, on this Friday. Shit, a couple hours it's gonna be Thursday. I'm at the 4 month mark, damn near. I'm almost halfway there. One more month. Yeah, I'm ready. So I had a little fun the other day. I was using a Chinese predictor on what to expect. And I like that Chinese prediction thing because I used it for my son and it told me I was having a boy and it was absolutely correct. Um, my due date is November 3rd, and I put in the date and it told me that I'm having a girl. My mom say it's a girl. And father, my child, mother, she says it's a girl too. So I'm like, I don't care. But I just need some help with names. Um, I ain't coming up with nothing that I like. I've been coming up with some stuff like, no, throw that out. Go back to the drawing board. I want a name that I've always loved or admired or something that's unique or it could be a name that's been heard of before, but I want something that carries a punch, carries strength, um, gives you a sense of humility of a warrior, somebody who's ready. Well, yeah. I've been rethinking a lot of stuff. My approach to life, my approach to who I am as a person, what I want out of life, and how exactly I'm gonna get there, and what all willing, and who all I'm willing to cut out in order to have that serene environment that I desperately need. Definitely considering doing more vacation, not more vacation, like a real vacation. Let's just say that. Cause I've been traveling, but ain't it? I mean, vacation is vacation. You can't say traveling is vacation because that ain't the case. You know, um, I'm still young, but I long for a real soulmate. I want to go down the aisle, hand in hand, and not be one of those people who are optimistic about the wedding day and not the actual marriage, because it's tough. It's not a regular relationship. You don't get to roll your eyes and walk out and, well, you don't smell good today. You didn't do good in class, so you failed. And no, marriage is a lot about forgiveness. It's about so much forgiveness. My goodness. Um, but I'm a catch. I'm a big fucking catch, and I have not always had the best long lasting relationships. I've been in some relationships maybe longer than I should have stayed, but now that I'm older and I had more life lessons, I feel more equipped to love in the proper way. So having this baby is such a big blessing because I get to do it all over again. And there are going to be so many steps that I won't have to tumble over. I'm gonna make mistakes, and no, ain't no parent perfect, but I think there will be less bad days in between because I've learned patience. I've learned to be a better listener, to be kinder, to be wiser, and that's what I wish for everyone, expecting or otherwise. So I want to thank all of you for joining me here today. And thank you for keeping up with me on my rainbow journey. This is so important to me and for me. And I'm definitely going to take it easy and make sure I'm following the regimen, but just giving it a little bit of a tweak and not overdoing it. Um, Definitely not taking no sleeping pill tonight because I took one last night and that vomit was crucial. So I'm just not doing it. I took my multivitamin today. I'm probably gonna skip it tomorrow, just because I think right now my body is starting to be overwhelmed with all those medications, and I gotta kind of let it pan out a little bit. I'm not gonna take any more pain relievers for tonight. Excuse me. Just in hopes that if I wake up and I'm in immense pain or anything like that, it's not really immense. It's just soreness from that socket trying to close up. And again, it was so deeply rooted. It's just really sore. Um, if I wake up in crazy pain and I can't sleep, because it has happened the last couple of days, then I will take the pain relievers. But I kind of need right now to just like see if I can get to sleep without anything. And I think that's definitely possible today. As you can see, I'm already tearing up. My my allergies are shit. And today was raining here. It's been raining, thundering. It was thundering so loud today that it was so freaking loud. It sounded like somebody like took a bat and hit my window like boom. No, like this thunder's supposed to sound like that. I was creeped out, you guys. But I'm gonna take my wheezy sneezy butt to sleep because I'm gonna blow my nose for real. But I like y'all. And I will see y'all later, okay? Oh, I got a wedding to go to next week, so I'll be looking all cute. I'll take some pictures for y'all. Maybe make a little video for y'all next weekend. All right, guys. It's the girl, Famous Nobodies. I'll catch y'all later, okay?